Georgia K, Falcons K, Cowgirls K, Warriors K, Barbecues K. Golly, I got a lot of ops out here, man. I started saying that. I'm like, bro, LSU K. I'm like, what the freak, bro? I got a lot of ops out here, bro. I was counting. I was like, golly, I got a lot of ops out here. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, I beat with a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Good God Almighty. You know what I'm saying? But no, it don't matter of fact. Let me take off my headphones real quick, y'all. Did you miss me? I'm going to say it again. Did you miss me? I'm going to say it one more time, chat. Did you miss me? You know what I'm saying? But no, though, man. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. J Willie Silly, man. A.K.A. Mr. Take It Easy. For you end up like easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay. It's in the description down below. And y'all, what I always say. You know what I'm saying? What I always say. They didn't believe in me, but God did. You know what I mean? God believed in me for sure. Big God believed in me for sure. They didn't believe I could do it, but God did for sure, though. You know what I'm saying? That's word to bro. You know what I mean? But nah, though, man. Subscribe to that second channel, chat. You know what I mean? Second channel, 481. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hey, look. Man, hey, man. College football 26 right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Right around the corner. You feel me? Hey, man, I'm just ready. I'm just excited, bro, for the game to drop. Like I said, y'all, I mean, I don't know why y'all wouldn't get it 3 days early. You know what I'm saying? 3 days early, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to do. 3 days early. Y'all go pay all these junk for some shoes and come on, bro. 3 days early, and especially, bro, and this is my advice to everybody, bro. If you're a content creator, I need you to listen up. Shut your dang mouth right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if your girl beside you. Tell your girl to shut up. If she look at this video, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama to shut up. If your mama talking to you, say Jay said shut up. If your daddy talking to you, tell her daddy Jay said shut up. When I say jump, you say how high. You know what I'm saying? But no, though, man. For all my content creators out there, man. You know, for all the content creators coming up, the first thing you need to do, and all content creators knows this. Look me dead in my eyes. I told you I like attention. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you looking nowhere else. I want you to look in my eyes. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, bro. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, like I was saying, though, man, the number one thing, bro, you need to do when it comes to all these new games dropping, nigga, you need to be the first one on it. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason you being a content creator, you waiting 3 days for this game. 3 day early access, bro. You better pay the $107. That's how much it cost me. You know what I'm saying? 3 days, bro, for a content creator, that's like a month. You know what I'm saying? People want to see gameplay now. People don't want to wait for freaking 3 days, especially if you have supporters. What the freak is you waiting 3 days, bro? We get it early. We play early. 2K early. Madden early. College football 26 early. GTA 6 early. You know what I'm saying? Everything is early. You know what I mean? So like I said, for all my fellow content creators, man, let's go and pre-order this game, all right? $107, man. Let's get it. Let's go, man. We got College Football 26 official Dynasty deep dive.
Hey, everybody, it's Kirk Herbstreit. Improvements to Dynasty College Football 26 are focused around adding authenticity to every Dynasty.
Surprise me!
Also delivering on community.
I need surprises.
For the first time ever, you can start your dynasty by stepping into the role of one of over 300 authentic college football coaches. To ensure each coach and coordinator's authentic styles are highlighted, we completely rebalanced archetypes and abilities and enhanced playbooks with over 20.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Should I watch Eric Mayweather? Hold on, before I get, should I watch his, bro? Because he explained it a lot better. So spam one of y'all want Eric Mayweather. Or should I just react to this one? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, Eric Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, explains it way more. So if y'all want one for Eric Mayweather, we shall do Eric Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? All right, Eric Mayweather it is. Okay, we're doing Eric Mayweather. He's right there. He right here.
The college.
No, not Mayweather, but Rayweather. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your name is. Hey, y'all, hold on. Are y'all asking me? Are y'all demanding me? Or y'all asking me, chat? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all demanding me or y'all asking me? You know what I'm saying?
Football 26 Dynasty Mode Deep Dive is officially live, and we have a lot to break down. Now, this video is sponsored by EA because they did give me this information.
You say you talk a lot? I mean, we need that, man.
For you guys.
We need that.
It's a lot to go into today. They dropped a trailer. They dropped a 76-page blog, which is insane. Takes a really long time to read. I've condensed a lot of the information down so that this video won't be an hour long. Now, there's going to be more deep dives coming, more gameplay videos, and some exclusive.
I like reacting to Eric, bro, because he
out on all of that. Make sure to
point out everything, bro, that I probably miss in a regular.
Got a lot more information coming before this game releases. Trying to get to 650K subs before the release of this game. So if everybody watching just subscribed, we can hit that number today. So to start out the deep dive, they mention how College Football 26 represents year 2 of their vision, a year focused on building on the foundation that was set last year. They've added a lot of stuff that the community wanted, they've listened to a lot of the feedback, and they've cleaned up some of the issues that they had. So let's start with building your coach. When starting your dynasty, you can create a coach or choose from over 300 real-life head coaches and coordinators, each with authentic playbooks, schemes, tendencies, stats, and coaching abilities. In Dynasty mode, you'll face real coaches with authentic playstyles both in games and on the recruiting trail. You can even hire them through the coaching carousel. If creating your own coach, New Gear Options lets you customize their look with everything from a hoodie and joggers to a quarter zip and jeans.
Oh, if a nigga look like this, if a coach look like this, you know he suck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no coach, bro, that got stained. You know what I mean? You don't see like real coaches, bro. You know what I mean? Real coaches, you know what I mean? Coaches that got some chips under their belt, you know what I mean? Dressing like this. So if you see a nigga on the sideline, you know what I'm saying? Dressed like this, that nigga sucks. That nigga don't know what the freak he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, bro.
You can even grace the sideline.
Look, I don't understand why people keep talking about Georgia in my chat. It's like, Georgia, have you not had enough? You know what I'm saying? Have you not had enough, Georgia, man? You know what I'm saying? You still talking, bro. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, just shut up. If I was George, I would just shut the freak up. Like, I don't get it. Just shut up,
It's all up to you.
Just shut up. It's every year with y'all. I hear the same thing every year. You know what I mean? It's like, golly, it's every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, good God, bro. Do y'all not get tired of saying the same thing every year?
Your coach's
shut up, man.
Stance,
like,
whether calm and composed or fiery and intense, adding more personality to how they appear and act on the field. And your coach level caps will now be at 100, up from 50 from last year, with rebalanced XP rewards and a new progression.
Georgia fans is hilarious.
And long-term growth.
Shut the freak up.
Will also play a key role.
Jackass.
For example, Tactician has the highest XP potential but requires wins. Motivator and Recruiter are steadier but offer lower ceilings. Now it says here that the three base archetypes, Recruiter, Motivator, and Tactician, now require a minimum coach level to unlock. This change encourages more focused investment early in your career, making that initial archetype choice even more meaningful. This helps reinforce the rock, paper, scissors relationship, not just between archetypes, but also you and your coordinators. Choosing a staff that complements or counters your strengths is more important than ever. Each archetype you unlock becomes incrementally more expensive, encouraging more intentional choices as your coaching journey evolves. For example, if you start as a recruiter, becoming an elite recruiter will be much cheaper than trying to learn a completely new skill set and become a motivator. Just like in real life, it's easier to grow within an existing area or expertise than to take on a new and unrelated skill set. Program builder and CEO archetypes are the exceptions. As broader leadership-focused archetypes rather than specific coaching disciplines, they are not impacted by scaling costs and remain more accessible once you meet their unlock requirements.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I heard that Dynasty was trash last year, bro. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm really an online player, but, you know, I gotta see everything that's in College Football 26. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm honestly an online player, bro. I've been like that forever. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm an online player, bro. But, you know, if Dynasty, if I hear good works, I mean, the first thing I'm not going to do is hop on Road to Glory. You know what I'm saying? Or Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? When I first get the game, you know I'm hopping straight online. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, if I hear good things about Dynasty, you feel me? I like what I'm hearing right now. It's a whole lot complicated-ish. You know what I mean? As I'm hearing. You know, and I don't want to play as no coach. I ain't going to lie. I feel like that's kind of boring playing as a coach. You know what I mean? I love to play as a player, but, you know, I heard Dynasty was trash last year, so hopefully this year is different. You know what I mean?
The program builder's friends and family discount lowers archetype costs if another coach already owns them, rewarding smart staff choices. Archetype abilities have also been rebalanced to emphasize trade-offs with adjusted costs and new abilities to deepen specialization and coaching identity. Moving on to the coaching carousel, this is an area that did need some improvement. It says you'll now receive notifications when coordinators accept or decline job offers, as well as alerts when one is poached for a new opportunity. But it says they've also added 3 new program builder abilities that give you more control over the hiring and retention process. Forever Home, your coordinators are less likely to leave for another job. Deal Sweetener, coordinators are more likely to accept your job offer. And Cream of the Crop increases the caliber of coordinators available for you to hire. Top coaches now get better job offers, and the staff move screen shows each coach's old/new role, school, and reason for leaving. Moving on to the trophy room, something that was highly requested, and it is now here this year. Every time you win a major game or award in Dynasty, a trophy is added to your personal trophy room, viewable from the Dynasty Hub or main menu. Each dynasty has its own room tracking over 160 possible trophies with detailed info like year, team, opponent, and player. The trophy room is shared across all modes: Dynasty, Road to Glory.
I want that road, like I said, that right there. That's all I'm worried about right there. Road to college football playoffs. That right there. What's rivalries? Is rivalries? Is that a new mode, bro? Like what that is? But this all we play for right here. This all we play for. We don't play for Sugar Bowl. We don't play for none of that other stuff. We play for this right here. You know what I mean? A big dog. National championship. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Either that or we failed, man. That's how it is. Either that or we failed.
Go to the college football playoff.
That's how it is with Alabama this year. Either that or we failed tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? Either that or we freaking fail. That's the number one goal right there, man.
You play, which I think is pretty cool. So you can share.
Like, y'all don't understand. I've seen 7 national championships. You know what I mean? I don't think people understand that, man. Being an Alabama fan, man, I've been spoiled my whole dang life. 7 national championships I've seen. It was getting boring out here. I ain't gonna lie, it was getting real boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it's some competition. I was getting boring out here in the field. In the field, it was getting boring out in the field, man.
Any different mode that you play.
I'm glad the ops started making noise, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's move on to the
part
about building your program. So this is where we're going to talk about transfer portal, recruiting, and stuff like that.
Getting boring out here.
Transfer portal, which was another area that definitely needs
like, thank you, finally, G.
Dang. Finally, we get some competition. Is now more unpredictable, with around 2,000 players entering annually, forcing tough decisions. Star ratings are now based more on position and class year, not just overall. You can build through the portal for instant impact or develop high school talent, each with its own pros and cons. Retaining players is just as critical as managing expectations plays a big role in keeping your roster intact. In College 26, every player now has a defined deal breaker.
This nigga is ugly as, bro. I was finna, bro, thank God that God has changed my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's ugly as heck, bro. Like, straight up. Ooh, like, look at this nigga.
Keeping your roster intact. In College 26, every player now has a defined deal breaker, a key expectation that, if unmet, could lead them to enter the transfer portal. New this year is conference prestige as a deal breaker and a revamped playing time system that now considers actual snaps played, not just depth chart position. In College 26, every player now has a deal breaker, giving each one a clearly defined expectation.
Jeremiah Smith is in the transfer portal? What? Say you swear. That boy Jeremiah Smith is in the transfer portal.
College 26, every player now.
You know, if Jeremiah Smith, bro, got in the transfer portal for real, I ain't gonna lie, every team in college football on that boy, I ain't gonna cap to you, every team. If that boy was to enter the transfer portal, bro, like,
deal breaker, giving
he definitely would come to Alabama for sure.
Expectation and a chance to enter the portal if that expectation isn't met. Even players without playing time as their main deal breaker, especially QBs, 5 stars, and top backups, may still leave if they're not seeing the field as they would in real life.
Let them leave.
Realism discourages talent hoarding and brings risk to redshirting players, especially in online dynasties where cheese tactics are now more punishable. So you can't just hoard a bunch of players. They're going to want to leave if they're not playing. Which brings us to the dynamic deal breakers. These replace the fixed B grade threshold from College Football 25. Now player expectations evolve with performance. Better players demand more. This mimics real life big fish in a small pond moves, as breakout stars may transfer to bigger programs when their current school no longer matches their rising goals. Expectations like academics or NIL now scale with the player's overall rating or star ranking. For example, Tennessee's QB left for UCLA.
And that's what I be saying with me, bro. That's what, like, with me, honestly, why I like Madden franchise better. like I'm still debating if I should do an online Dynasty or not, bro. Because last year when I tried to do an online Dynasty, I ain't gonna lie, that jump was confusing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that jump was real deal confusing. It was just too much, bro. You had to worry about the transfer portal, the recruiting and all. But it come with the Madden, bro. Madden just way more simpler. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The Dynasty, bro, that junk kind of difficult. I ain't gonna cut. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. And I like franchise just more. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't think, you feel me? I don't know, bro. College football, probably do an online Dynasty, probably don't. I'm still debating between it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just hyped up about the Madden franchise.
LA after his brand deal breaker demands grew. The system makes transfers feel more natural and reflective of modern college football.
Still debating on if I should do it or not. I feel like people like my franchises more than the dynasties. You know, I feel like they prefer that anyways. It's all people been hitting me up about. You know what I mean? Jay, when you gonna do the franchise? You know, I don't think people really care about the college football dynasty.
How well you manage evolving player expectations. But there are some key abilities here that can help you, like lower the bar, which is a strategist ability. This lowers the grade needed to meet deal breakers up to 1 full letter. The family atmosphere master motivator ability reduces transfer likelihood even if expectations aren't met. Program Builder also has abilities such as Gift of Gab, Roster Retainer, and Full Refund. This improves the chances to persuade players to stay. As players grow, their demands change. Adapting your strategy is crucial to long-term success. Every program's identity is defined
just like real life,
by school grades, which measures strengths and weaknesses across 14 categories. The grade curve has been rebalanced with fewer teams in the A-B range, making differentiation clearer between top-tier programs and the rest. A major change is in pro potential. Previously, based on current rosters, it's now determined by a school's draft history over the past 4 seasons, tracked by position. This means you can now clearly see which schools are consistently sending talent to the next level and who truly deserves the title of wide receiver U. And they also did add in some transfer portal customization in the settings. You can set max transfers per team now. You can adjust the transfer probability on user teams, which scales how likely a player is to transfer if their deal breaker is violated. You could also do this for CPU teams as well. Improvements to playing style now better reflect team performance rather than individual stats, especially on defense. Defensive players are now evaluated by team stats like passing or rushing yards allowed, offering a more accurate portrayal of how your team plays. Additionally, starting grades for every team have been adjusted to align more closely with real-world standings, utilizing the new grading distribution for a fairer reflection. Now that brings us to something new that is called location-based recruiting. Visit costs will depend on how close a recruit lives to your campus. Visits can range from 10 to 40 recruiting hours.
Shit, I'm saying, y'all, look at this.
More efficient, look at this. Strategic choices based on geography and budget. The CEO archetype's more the merrier ability doubles weekly visit capacity from 4 to 8, while the strategist perk adds bonus XP when visitors come during wins. Stacking the strategist coordinator with the CEO's 8 visitor cap, and you can massively boost coach XP. Coordinating archetype perks like this is down.
Am I the only one that's confused right now, chat? Like, am I the only one, bro? You know what I mean? Like, am I the only one that's confused right now? Like, I'm literally trying to keep up, but I'm freaking confused right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the freak, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm the only one confused right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna care. You know, like I'm like, what the freak, bro? You know, it's just so freaking much. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's so freaking much, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it G. I'm an online player. I'm really ready for that road to glory. I'm gonna keep it G with y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, what's hard to understand? I hate when a nigga want to be different so bad. What's hard to understand, you freaking nerd? You freaking freak. You know what I mean? What, you're probably a nerd or something, right? You know what I mean? Geek, can you freaking explain, geek? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the geek know what he's talking about. Hey, freak, can you freaking explain? Explain to me, freak, what's going on? Explain, freak. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying though, man, yeah, man, this is too complicated for my brain. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't like complications. I like simplicity. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, for me, you know, I probably, you know, I'm ready for Road to Glory. I'll definitely, I'm gonna push out some Road to Glory content for sure. But this Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fly out. It costs this amount of points. You gotta do this for a player to stay, for him not to hop in the transfer portal. Okay, after that, you gotta do this. Then after that, you gotta do that. Then after that, you gotta do this. Then after that, you gotta do that. I'm looking like, oh my God. It's so much I gotta remember. It's so much. You know what I mean? Despite Madden franchise, all I gotta do, I don't know, it's just more simpler with Madden, bro. I guess that's how the NFL is. I'm not gonna lie. It's really like that in real life, though. Like the college, when it comes to college, bro, you know what I mean? And when it comes to certain things, college is really just way more complicated. Like how college is now, it's way more complicated, bro, than the freaking NFL. NFL way more simpler, bro. College is still jacked up. College is free agency, the NIL, the transfer portal. You got all this stuff. You know, college is way more complicated than the NFL when it comes to these type of things, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I don't know, man, about doing this Dynasty, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Road to Glory. I think Road to Glory drops tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I'm grinding this year, but this junk is too complicated. And like for me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I mean, shoot, I probably dig into it, but I ain't gonna lie, I gotta learn it. I'm not trying to take time learning this. I don't feel like I'm gonna have to learn. I feel like I'm gonna have to sit down and actually learn how to play Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm gonna have to sit down and actually have to learn how to do this. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because even last year, I was confused, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I started online Dynasty. I ain't gonna lie, it was packed out. You feel me? It was packed out, bro. You know what I mean? But, bro, I was even confused with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You feel me? So Road to Glory, bro, and online, that's probably what we on today. And if I hear that the Dynasty is busting, if I hear good things about the Dynasty, then your boy Jay will hop into the Dynasty. You know what I mean?
For fast staff
but I'm more excited for the Madden franchise. You know what I mean? Honestly, than the college football Dynasty, you know?
Scouting in college football 26 is now more...
Personally, in my opinion, you know what I mean, chat?
Displays have been standardized by position, making it...
I'm trying to keep up. I'm keeping up, all right, bro?
Archetypes. Now, when comparing two
I'm listening, bro.
position, you'll see their shared attributes lined up the same way every time, making comparisons easier. Plus, the mind reader ability, which is for the strategist archetype, now reveals a recruit's development trait during scouting, not just campus visits, giving you an early edge in spotting high upside talent. They've also added something called recruiting battles. Instead of committing right away, the recruit raises their commitment threshold, giving two schools a short window to make one final push. It's a head-to-head sprint. The first to hit the new bar lands the recruit. No more mystery, just a clear fight to the finish. And they also did a lot of work with recruit generation. In college football 26, it now generates 4,100 recruits per season, creating a deeper, more varied talent pool. Elite prospects, especially athletes, are rarer, making them more valuable. Brand exposure is now a key pitch for glamour positions like quarterback, running back, wide receiver, corner, and edge rusher, aligning with NIL expectations. Deal breakers and pitches have been rebalanced to create more overlap, requiring deeper scouting. High school recruits now start lighter, with more natural weight progression, and a new lean body type represents wiry, underdeveloped athletes, especially at the wide receiver position. Deal breakers and pitches now have more
I'm gonna
overlap,
have to study
making
this,
it harder
man.
to quickly identify a recruit's
I feel like I'm in school right now.
Dig deeper. They've also done a lot of work with...
Like, I'm really trying to pay attention, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I don't like using my brain when it comes to games. I don't like using my brain. You know what I mean? I'm using my brain too much, chat, on this video. My brain is working. I don't like it. I like my brain to work when it's supposed to work. When it comes to games, you know what I'm saying? I chillax when it comes to games. I don't want my brain working. My brain, you know what I'm saying, is working extremely hard right now trying to keep up with what the freak this nigga's saying. You know what I'm saying? My brain is working extremely hard.
Pitch. You'll need to dig deeper. They've also done a lot of work with the sway mechanic. It says sway is now clearer and more strategic in college 26. It lets you add a second or even third ideal pitch when your school doesn't align with the recruit's preferences. You'll now see the success probability before using it, based on how much motivational overlap exists. Successful sways are visually marked on your board, making it easy to spot recruits you've influenced. Success with sway still relies on pitch overlap, but the persuasive personality ability for the recruiter archetype will boost your odds. It's especially useful when you're behind and need a new path in. Used wisely, sway can shift a recruiting battle in your favor. They've also added some quality of life upgrades to recruiting, making it faster and easier to manage your board. Team needs are now pinned to the top of the prospect list and update in real time. Up and down arrows now show if you're rising or falling on a recruit's top schools. Red dots and highlights signal when the recruit enters a pitch stage or are close to committing. You can now favor recruits by double tapping triangle or Y, which helps track your top targets. New search filters include max star rating, pipeline level, and recruiting stage. And these tools will just help you recruit smarter, quicker, and stay focused. They've also done some work with player progression. It says player development is crucial to building a championship. In College 26, progression has been rebalanced and expanded to create more realistic growth, greater player differentiation, and clearer separation between programs. In College 26, player progression is more gradual and realistic. The number of skill group levels has increased from 10 to 20, allowing for smoother development. Players with high development traits, impact, star, and elite will progress more consistently.
All right, you know what I mean? We're done. You know what I'm saying? We are done, chat. You know what I mean? Let me go and see. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm definitely probably don't play Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, this is confusing as freak. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Like I said, man, I just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. You know, even with Eric explaining it, you know what I'm saying? I came to Eric video because he breaks down things that we didn't actually catch in the trailer, you know what I mean? Because with the trailer, they don't explain it. They just be talking and just moving. So I came to Eric video, bro, so he can explain it more to me, and I'm still confused. Just like last year. You know what I mean? I think, bro, I felt the same way about Dynasty last year. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to feel like, what's confusing? I felt the same way about it last year, bro. Just too much for me. I ain't going to lie. You know what I mean? So I probably will not hop on, you know what I mean, Dynasty mode. This probably won't be a mode for me. But like I said, it's probably a mode for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We different humans, you feel me? I'm ready for that Road to Glory drop, all right? You know what I'm saying? Road to Glory. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm waiting. That's what I'm waiting for sure. But